Okay, so I'm back. So we've got some glitter. We've got some Mod Podge. Now I'm going to have to do this. I think a little bit at a time. Otherwise, it's just going to. I don't want fingerprints in the the bits of glitter that I've done. So I'm going to do it in stages. I've had to open my door as well because otherwise it's just too hot in here. It's like I'm dying. Okay, so right. So I'm going to do it. And it's going to fall over a bit. I wonder if I can lean it on top of that and do it. Okay, so yes. So okay, so like I said, I'm going to try and do this a little bit at a time. And this is Mod Podge Gloss Luster. Mod Podge. So it's the glossy one, but it doesn't really matter which one it is. So I'm just going to do. I don't want a huge, it really thick because I want it to. Don't want it to take ages to dry. Okay, so I'm going to do the heel bit first. I might even get a smaller brush. That should be fine. Okay, so I'm doing the front of this shoe first. Okay, I'm just going to add some glitter to the heel. And I know it's a bit awkward for you guys to see, but oh, it's lush. It's so pretty. Oh dear. Oh, I've got some bits of stuff in my glitter. Okay. Oh, it's really awkward. But we're getting there. Now, just need to brush those. So, and I can add more than one coat, can you? I don't know if you can see because it's white, but it's absolutely really nice. Okay, so I'm just going to do the inside of this and then I'm going to see whether I can sort of dry it off a bit. And then I will probably coat this glitter with a layer of Mod Podge as well, because that way it will, stop it from coming off. But it will dry. So I'm going to add another layer to the outside. And also delayer it on the inside. Okay, so just going to wipe that around. It's a bit hard to get it in the, the crook of the shoe, but but we will get there. Oh, it's a piece of paper. See, that just tells you to be careful when you're putting your glitter back in your... Okay, so that is still wet. But I don't know if you can see the glitter on it, so I'm going to try and dry it. It will blow off any excess glitter that's on there as well. Just need to move this glitter out the way, otherwise it's going to blow everywhere. But also, it's just great to know that it does. You might, if you see something at a car book, or you know, a garage sale or whatever, and it's a horrible colour, and you know, you think, oh no, I can't change that. It's not always the case. You know, you just try not to look at it as it is. Try and look at it as what it could be, if you know what I mean. Just need to missed a bit there. So now I'm just going to, oh, I was just about to put that in the water. I'm just going to do this back here, part here. I'm not going to do, I'm not going to do the bit that it stands on because it's just going to come off. But I'm just going to do here. And also I want to do this side bit as well. So yeah, like I said, I had to open my door because it was just too hot in here. I was melting away. So you probably hear my kids coming up and down the stairs, but that's fine. Toby's watching a film. Okay, so this glitter on here is turning out better than I hoped it would, so that's quite good. I think I need a bigger tray. I just need to do along this bit here, the bottom and the outside of the shoe. Covered in it. Just going to get a dry brush just to take off any bits that are on the side that I don't want. Beautiful. This shoe's actually really heavy. Okay, so there we go. That's all the heel. Ooh. I wonder how much, you know, if you see these shoes that are all blinged up, how much they would, this shoe would go for, blinged up. So I'm just going to dry this bit in the middle. Beautiful. Right, so just finish off this side. A little bit up there that I missed. I'll see how much this comes off as to whether or not I cover it, because it's not like I'm going to be moving it around, so it's going to be on display, or I might even sell it. I don't know. Oops, missed a bit. I got some great news as well, but I can't tell you just yet. But yeah, it's quite exciting. It's about a design team. It's different to any of the design teams I've been on before, you know, but I am very excited about it. So there we go. Okay, let's just move this axis. Out the way. And then just dry this off. Brush off any loose glitter I've got, just to see if I need to fill in with a soft brush. There we go. And there will be, you know, loose glitter. But if you're not happy, you can always add another layer. So I can hear my son on his phone, bless him. There we go. Okay, so so there we go, look at that. I don't know if you can really see it. It's a bit hard for me to see whether you can see it in the lens of my camera. But take my word for it, it is very beautifully blingy. It is very nice. So, I'm just checking over just to see if there's anywhere that needs adding. Just brushing off. It's dry, but I'm just seeing if any excess, that's coming off. So there we go. Okay. So, oh, let's get rid of all these. Don't want to put all these horrible bits back in my glitter. The lumpy bits. Okay. put my glitter brush in there. Just try and pick up some of this glitter to put back in my pot. Don't want to waste any, do we? Plus the fact that otherwise I'll end up with it all over me. Okay. Right, so there we go. That's our glittered heel. I'm absolutely loving it. Okay, so I've got some like wedding applique type trim here. So I think I want to add this to the front of this shoe. Now I'm going to cut this front bit off. So I think I'm going to cut this bit out. I think. Okay. So I'm going to. Oops. Not sure how far. Alright, so I can do it. Up the middle, I think. Oh, scandalous, but there you go. Okay, right. So. I might even do it that way. Excuse me. So I'm just going to trim this bit down. There we go. Okay, so I've got that sort of shape going on. I quite like that front effect bit here, but I think I've cut this off a bit too small. So that's not a problem, I should just cut another piece off. Okay, so I'm going to cut this carefully, because I'll still use the rest of that on the rest of the shoe, so I'm not too worried about it. But I just want to get the right piece. Okay, so cut that out. Right, okay, that's better. Okay, so cut this again. And there's plenty of you know, flowers and that on here that I can add to the shoe, so it's not like any of it's going to waste. So Okay, right, that's better. So, because I want that to go on the shoe, like that, so it gives it that little sort of part there. Okay. So, so I want to cut off this flower at the front, this pointy bit. Okay. There we go, that's cool. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a bit of glue in the middle there, and that way I will know then that this at least is in the middle. I think, yes. So I'm going to do that. So get to my hot glue, just put a little dab there, and stick this down. There we go. And just add it all the way down. And I'm going to be adding bling to the top of the shoe anyway, so okay. So and believe me, this is the most fiddliest shoe going. The most fiddliest part. So don't burn yourself if you do this, because obviously the glue comes through. Okay, so I'm going to trim off these little bits here, because I still want to see the glitter part of the shoe. So I'm going to trim them off and then glue this side down. There we go. And be careful if you're working with wedding applique, because obviously there's a lot of netting in it, so you know you can the glue comes through. Sorry if I'm out of focus. It's just really fiddly out to do, especially when you try not to burn yourself. Okay, so now I'm going to trim this off, because like I said, we still want to see the glitter. I'm just going to glue this part down. There we go. Okay, so that's that side done. So I'm going to do the same for this side. So I'm going to cut. There we go. And there's obviously little bits here, like little flowers, that we can cut out and stick to any places that have got any gaps. So I'm not worried about that. Okay. And ouch! Oh, look, hot glue stuck to my finger. What I will probably do is on the bit that I haven't added any glitter to on the base is add some not velvet, felt, just to sort of protect that bit. Okay, so I want to make sure this is reaching the same part. Okay, like that. So I'm just going to glue along here. And then cut along. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. And you're still going to get a little bit of a, glitter come off. That's fine. Okay. So that's going to look lovely. And that'll look beautiful with a, a flower or something, or even a nice big bling piece. Okay, so so that's the front of the shoe. Okay, and I'm going to continue to add, applique to the shoe. using wedding applique this way is brilliant, and it's a great, so effective and so pretty. So just gluing. Don't worry too much about the glue, whatever, we can blow them off. We can blow them off. No, it didn't. Oops. It's such a hard shoe, this is. And it makes the shoe so blingy and pretty. Right, there we go. I think I might even add some lace behind there, make a ruffle. Like, I've still got some of this stuff, you know. I think a ruffle in there would look nice, but we'll see. I just want to cover the shoe first. Okay. And all this always looks, until you've sort of finished it and completed it, it will look a bit patchy. But don't worry, once it's all covered, it'll be beautiful. This is the best bit, the covering of the shoe. And don't worry that there's a bit of a gap there, because I'm going to cover that up. Just trim this bit on. Like that. And I'm sorry if I go out of picture frame or if I get quiet, but sometimes I forget when I'm crafting that I'm actually on camera because I get so engrossed in what I'm doing. So I do apologise. Okay, so now I want to add this bit to my heel, I think. And that covers up that join. There we go. Okay, so we're getting there. It's a bit like, you know, when you decoupage a project and you, it's a bit like that. You know, you're just adding sort of layers of wedding applique instead of layers of paper. Now I'm just trimming off the bits I don't want. You know. And then sticking them down. And what's good is any of the smaller flowers that you've cut off, or any of the smaller bits, you know, you can fill in using them. Like this bit here. Just gonna use that to fill in. And that way you end up with a very beautiful shoe. Okay, and this applique's got sequins all over it. It's beautiful, very beautiful. Gorgeous. Just remember to try and match, you know, both sides. Okay, so if I cut this one. I want, yeah, if I do like that, because I want cut this bit off. the same. Okay, so and this part is just about getting a fixing on, you know, on this bit, because I will trim it after I've got my fixing. So it's the same as the other side. There we go. Okay. Right. So. Okay. Out, out, out. That's what I'm going to do. Cool. Ow, 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 ow. Burn my finger. I've got one burn mark there. Don't want to burn my fingers. Okay. Right, so we want that bit to show, so there we go. I'm just trimming off any tulle that's sticking out that we don't need. That's covering any flowers. Okay, so this is what we've got so far. Very beautiful. Great present for a bride-to-be. I've got some little flowers here I'm just going to cut out and use them to fill in any spaces that I've got here on the heel. And that way it's all going to be covered with beautiful bling and wedding applique. Oops, stuck to my nail instead of the shoe. My nails are really bad at the moment. My nails are normally long, and I normally have a lady come to do the overlay for me on top of my own nails just to make them strong. But she's stopped doing. She's only doing what's called sculptured nails, and I can't have sculptured nails because of my arthritis in my fingers. Because you need to have the person who's doing it needs to hold your hand quite firmly, because there's a lot of filing done, because they're actually shaping the actual nail once they've put the acrylic on. And I had it done once, and it was great, but it was just too much for my hands. It was just too painful. So I broke one of mine anyway, my thumb one. I caught it in the door, so I broke that. So I'm just going to leave it off and file them down and start again, I think, to grow them. Because in order to have the sculptured nails, I had to have my original nails all cut down, so they weren't long anymore, because they needed, so I've got some odd little, I want some odd little flowers, just to fill in any gaps. Oops. That's the only thing when you've got this sort of lace and your nails your hot glue ends up sticking to the... Right, okay, so I think I pretty much covered it all. Okay, so there we go. So part 3, sorry, is going to be more decorating. Okay, so thanks for watching part 2, and we'll be back again in part 3. Thanks for watching. Bye.